Because it has to be on screen.
Well, you can start now, and since you know we're such big Michigan fans, and you work in Detroit, I'll read this one to you as my last one.
All right.
Today, I learned in Detroit in 2012, a gunfight broke out during an argument over who makes the best Kool-Aid.
My God, that's so Michigan.
That's so Detroit.
That's more Detroit, but that sounds like a Michigan thing too. Like that could happen out in Dearborn or Grand Traverse.
There's not going to be a gunfight in Dearborn.
Nah, it's gonna be a knife fight.
I was going to go for explosions.
Well, if that's the way you're gonna go. All right, I need you to be on for the.
I get it.
Okay. Sorry.
I know how to do my job. Can you do your job?
I'm gonna try to do my job.
I do only have 9% left on my phone.
You're gonna try to do your job real hard.
I'll try to do my.
You can try to find yourself a charger later.
The other option is when it dies, I can just read off the screen.
This is an option. It's not an option we usually go for.
I think that's going to be the option I actually take right now.
Turok. I am Adon.
And your phone's right here, if you were looking for it.
Yeah, so I've already entered the big cheat. I just haven't actually activated any of them. So, for people wondering, yeah, Beware Oblivion is at hand. That big old cheat from way back in the day. That's still the same cheat, and it still pulls up all the menu. But I'm going in without any of that for the first level, and we're going to see how it goes.
I made Ian not use cheats.
Yeah, I was so used to using all of the cheats. I'm gonna skip this. The story doesn't matter.
It's Turok. The story doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's like Doom. The story's there, but who gives a shit?
I actually really like the Doom story.
But you have to, like, accept that it's really not the shining glory, Quinn.
Oh, yeah, no. And that's what makes it a good story. Your character's so fuck it whatever that it's a good story. Because it's fuck it whatever.
Are you talking about the Doom remake, or are you talking like Doom in general? Like all of Doom?
I only know of the remake one.
Okay, because they all tie in.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Like this, and I don't know the story very well, but I kind of like the concept that I know.
Alright, so we're hearing about the enemy types that we're going to encounter in this level. I have been playing too much of this game lately, though. For how old it is and the fact that I've played the ever-living hell out of it on the N64.
I just know that this game seriously needs to be remade. There needs
just
to be
a full remake. Like, this is good. What they did here is awesome.
But yeah, what I want is like what they did with Doom.
Yeah.
Not so much like what they did with Wolfenstein, but like what they did with Doom, where it's.
I want to grab these talisman heres because you're making me go without any cheats, and this is where all of my this isn't life. This is where I'm going to get my one mans. You know, the one ups.
Yeah.
And it might be a factor. It might not. I don't think I'm terrible at it, but you know, it is an N64 shooter.
I think if they made a new Turok game and not like remake one of the other games, I think that would have a better result. If they took their concepts
of Turok's concept,
yeah, and just made a progression,
get some air.
Like they did with Doom, how it's a progression to the story.
Okay, so made a new Doom. Or a new
Turok.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's very needed with how amazing this game is. And with how much kind of like Doom it is, but really isn't.
Damn explosions. Alright.
Ian, don't die.
I'm gonna try not to. I make no promises.
So, is the story here that you're on a different planet, or...?
I believe Turok was just like this badass Native American, and she pulled him out of time to help whatever world this is. I don't know if it's a different time, a different dimension. There's actual lore if anybody ever wants to look any of this up. God damn it. I thought I had...
You gotta go a little bit higher.
Clearly. I thought I had it, I didn't have it.
I'm trying to figure out what the reptiles here have to do with it and why the kids are captured.
Right. They invaded the town here. And so the kids are probably just
just
Kids.
hostages. Okay.
Yeah.
So the story is that this is some, not even medieval.
And I imagine,
but
yeah, this is kind of like a weird alternate reality kind of thing going on. It's got past and future together. And I'd imagine the reason I'm sending these distress beacons is to light these so that whatever people are out in the alternate ether reality can come lend a hand.
So this could be like a post-apocalyptic thing. So you have that future technology, but everything's now old school because you can't get access
and
to
I know that
anything.
some of the entities that you face are pretty much like demonic in origin. Like, remember the guys that we used to always think were ape men?
Yeah.
They are, missed it. They are not apes. They are like demon entities or like darkspawn or whatever. But
Okay.
as far as I'm concerned, they're apes. They look too much like apes. They have just enough ape going on, but
But they're
also the
apes.
demon.
Yeah. So
They're hell apes. Alright, so now we're gonna get like the first like jump scare guy. And I'm gonna be terrible at shooting it.
I was gonna say that you're gonna be really bad at shooting.
Oh, I'm gonna have a lot of terrible shooting until we get a shotgun and aiming no longer matters.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of terrible shooting. I'm also hoping we're gonna get the classic I am Turok here in a bit.
But there he is. Okay.
Yep. Ah, damn it.
It's just such an interesting concept that Native Americans hunting these reptile people.
Yeah, and the first one was Turok Dinosaur Hunter. Like, that was the name of it. And so this is Seed of Evil. And I don't remember the first one as well as I'd like to. I don't remember the third one either. And then I remember there was one that was like a trial mode. I think that was Rage Wars.
You know what that just reminded me of? You shooting all these barrels to make them explode.
Yeah?
Remember in game dev how you can get
Yeah,
that?
they tell you about the exploding red barrels.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a classic in like game design, so yeah. So earlier I picked up the pistol here. So I've actually already got it.
Yeah.
But where I picked it up was actually a secret location. So this would normally be where, back in the day, I would grab the pistol just because I was terrible at the game. Unless, of course, I was going to just go all cheats and then just be like, I have everything already.
Yeah. Which you can do next time, but I just want people to see that you're actually at least decent
That
at
I'm
the
actually able to play the video game.
game. Yeah.
Well, I'm currently sitting at... Oh, had to let that one go. I'm currently sitting at 108 health out of 100.
Damn.
Got him. Alright, can't get those. So the blue ones are... They'll only heal you to 100. But then there are like the silver ones, and I think there's a gold one that will overheal you, and I think you can get up to 200. Maybe only 150, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is... for anybody that decides to, you know, stop in and watch this later, or come in whenever and, I don't know, watch some of this point I'm talking right now, this is, like, one of the big games we grew up on. This was the go-to game.
I think this was the first game that I played. You know, that wasn't a math game or something.
No, I think it was the other one.
Was it? I just knew it was Turok, right?
Yeah.
That was the first game
Damn it.
that
Oh,
wasn't
you're gonna be a piece of shit.
that wasn't like one of those putt-putts or Pajama Sam or something like that.
Don't want to use my pistol, buddy.
I don't know if you want to count those as the same thing.
I was really trying to avoid that pistol, but he was starting to make me question my decisions. Alright, now sometimes I can see this guy up here when he walks past. If
You can
not,
see
I'm
his
just gonna
shadow.
charge him. Yeah. I actually think that might have been a thing back before as well. Alright, so we've got a bunch of clips here if I want to get them, but they are very precariously perched. Instead, I'm just going to run up here and try to pistol the guy to death.
Pistol whip him. He was ready for you though.
Yeah, he's a lot more prepared than I was. There we go.
He has better aim too.
I don't know. I feel like I got him.
Well, your gun's just better.
Alright, I'm going to be more ready for this guy.
Oh yeah, you are.
Can you just stop dodging?
I think he's just too short.
Nah, I was trying to get the headshot, and his head is just itty freaking bitty. So right now we do have the first cage for the child unlocked. So we have one beacon and one child here, I think.
Oh, okay. So Tiago's in, and I was hoping I could read it from here. I can't.
Yep. You can load up my phone if you have to. Because I know yours is like bordering on death.
That's
there we go.
how I live my life.
Thank you, Turok.
So Tiago said, "Greetings, I am back. No face cam? Question mark. No face cam.
No, I need to buy a new webcam, and at this point I've decided that when I buy the new webcam, sorry, I'm talking and I like stopped looking at the game for a second there. When I buy the next webcam, I want it to be an upgrade from what we already had. All right, and I'm dropping down. So I've picked one out. It's just now a matter of, committing to the buy and having the funds to purchase it as well. Because webcams are not free.
But people want healthcare to be.
Webcams are free for them?
I'm sure they would want that too.
I heard somebody screaming and I don't know where it came from.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Might have been a warning for where we were going, because this is where I often get wrecked.
You get hurt
I don't necessarily like game over, but I will get hurt.
Oh yeah, 94 health is so bad.
Well, considering what I came in here with.
108.
Alright, and then there's these little guys that we're going to come up on.
Well,
I can't shoot them. I just can't. I am not that good, so I just have to make some sweeping attacks and hope hope they die.
So Tiago says, "How are you guys?" I don't know about Ian, but I am like exhausted from work.
Tired is a word I would use, but you know what? I think I'm doing pretty good overall, and I'm getting to play some Turok. I have been loving on this game since I've realized it exists.
And now
this version of it, mind you.
Now Tiago is saying he needs to go to sleep because he works Smile. Well, at least thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Nice to hear from you. And at some point I need to hear what you're doing now. You're still doing the quote-unquote pharmacy?
Yeah, I was gonna say a pharmaceutical rep.
Oh, Jesus. Walked right onto that grenade.
But alright, you have a good one, bud.
Just got to make like sensual love to that ladder as I climb it.
Sorry.
Oh, this is one of the cool things about the game. The dinosaur hunter aspect, still a thing.
That there's still dinosaurs.
And you can still get kills like that.
Which is just really confusing the timeline now.
Well, like I said, I don't think there's necessarily a hard timeline.
Which makes this game awesome.
Yeah, it can do whatever the hell it wants whenever the hell it wants to.
I wish that games nowadays could do that.
Yeah, everybody wants, like, continuity.
Like, Saints Row was really good at that, but the fourth game was just too much.
Too much bullshittery?
Yeah, you had, like, superpower crap. That just kind of ruined it.
You asshole.
But it was also just smoother than the third game, which is why I still played it. But, like, the Saints Row 3...
I need to use it. I don't have any pistol ammo. Damn it.
Saints Row 3 was just such a beautifully done game.
There we go. Got him. Yeah, Saints Row 3 was really good. I don't think the other first two were as crazy as that one was.
No.
Pistol.
I think what it was...
Pistol ammo again.
Oh, yeah, that's because you didn't stop and get that pistol ammo around the cage.
Yeah, but I also didn't need it then. I think I was only 3 rounds short.
Yeah, because you did get that 40 from
Right, now I do have some
the top.
there. And I think there's a guy coming up that I can cheese pretty well. So we'll see if I can cheese him.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh. Now, you know what this reminds me of? Do you remember when...
when you and Christopher, our cousin, were trying to play, I think it was Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, and it was like the first time I played a shooting game
ever, and he was talking, hot shit about himself.
Well, yeah, and he wanted me to play against him. I was like, I don't play shooters. And he was like, no, you got this. And he just wanted to show off. So I remember I took a sniper rifle and I ran in I think it was a sniper rifle. I ran in circles.
Yeah, and you were shooting into the air, trying to shoot
Yeah.
down his helicopter that still wasn't shooting you, because I think whatever you picked was like, congratulations, you get stealth shit or something.
Yeah, because it was a sniper, and I was just shooting randomly into the air, doing circles, and he was trying to snipe me because he was such a good sniper, but he couldn't shoot me. I think he had to come up and like hit me or something, right?
Yeah, he actually had to come up and melee you.
I can't remember if it was a melee or just a pistol, but I know he had to get closer.
I don't want to use my bullets on this guy, but I'm terrible with the bow.
My crappy circle technique was too impressive.
Oh, there we go.
And then I remember he tried to get me to play no, it was Gears of War.
Yes, he did. You should try to play Gears of War.
And I was like, this is just not my thing.
This is just more of the same, Chris.
Shotgun.
I think that's when I was strictly
See, now I don't have to aim. Now all of a sudden guns become much more of my forte. But we're not ready for that path yet. There's more to do back here.
Yeah, I think around that time that he was trying to get me to play all those games, I was just so much a platformer.
Yeah. Which, I mean, you still kind of are. Like, that's...
Yeah, but I at least play other games.
Actually, you're more so now a Sims variety.
Activated.
Yeah.
Alright, that didn't open any of those.
What's the word? Development
Management?
game or management games? That's what they are.
Alright. Didn't remember if I went up here, but I seem to recall that there were things here and there, you know, people trying to hide shit.
Like, I really like... I like the SimCity games, except that they're just EA's crap. And then, I think EA's the one that makes them, right?
EA makes some, yes. Alright, come on.
And then there's the Zoo
Damn
Tycoon,
I don't have to aim that much, but I still have to be able to, like, point the gun in their direction.
I really, really do like that new Jurassic World game. I just don't play it enough
Yeah,
because of work.
yeah.
I get home, you're already asleep, and I'm asleep within an hour, so it's not really
So
worth
I
it.
want to show this. You know how in a lot of shooters in today's era, like, shotguns are still considered stupid OP?
Yeah.
He's still eating a lot of these. The explosion ones don't even give a shit.
So you're showing off that your shotgun isn't OP.
No, that it is. It's just, did you see the spread? That was pretty much nothing is what I was showing.
Okay, yeah.
The spread was like his whole body. The problem is I wasn't, like, concentrating them all on him.
Yeah, okay. I was trying to figure out what you're showing off. If it was the distance of it, if it was that it was supposed to kill him.
That distance, its spread was still pretty minimal. Alright, and another raptor.
That raptor would have screwed me up.
Well, I think part of the problem is I've played enough of the game to know that he's there.
So you took the head off the raptor and it was still running around. Do you think that's because he was supposed to be like, hey, I'm a bird?
He's trying to correct the game.
Yeah, no, the whole headless chicken thing.
Ah, that's probably a lot more plausible.
That's what I'm saying. You know, I'm a bird, like a headless chicken. When you take the head off a raptor, it still runs around.
God, it's hard to get a gauge on where this guy is with all the purple everywhere. Although I can definitely tell when I'm hitting him.
Yeah.
Finding the exploding jelly is not the problem here.
That's actually really funny. I didn't realize that until you mentioned it.
That it looks like jelly?
No, the way that it was like excessively overlapping.
Well, I mean, that happens anytime I blow one of their heads off. But yeah, that guy was still alive.
But when you blow their heads off, at least it's excessive blood, but at least it's kind of
expected.
Not even expected. It's not
Oh shit! Did
giant.
I not shoot these?
Like
I didn't shoot these yet.
what's the word I want to use when it matches the size of the body? Proportional.
Yes.
It's an excessive amount of blood, but it's still proportional to an extent. Whereas
that was weird.
Whereas that was the blood splatter was like twice the size of the body.
welcome to shooters, Quinn.
Well, I'm not even saying the amount of blood. It's the spread it had. Because I'm trying to imagine, alright, that far of a distance, that blood still had that much splatter, that it looked like 4 times of what Turok normally has.
Yes, okay.
You kind of see what I'm saying now?
Yep. Alright, so let's grab this power cell. I think this is the last beacon.
Distress beacon.
Yeah, so next it's just getting the rest of the children.
Well, we're only 20 minutes in, though.
I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would. I was expecting this to take a lot more time. God damn it.
Wow.
Can you guys stop not being where the shotgun is?
The shotgun's so good.
It's better than my pistol.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's just the player.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
But you're still over 100 in health.
I think I've showed that I'm not terrible at the video game.
Yeah.
It's also pretty dated. I can come up with excuses all day, you know?
The sun's in your eye while we're in the basement.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting it to be, you know, oh, keyboard and mouse. I remember the N64. I can come up with the excuses.
I was just saying, that'd be a really shitty excuse, though, because you've been playing Turok for, like, the past 3 days now on a keyboard and mouse.
Yes, and you know what?
See, that looked like you've been playing it for the past couple days.
That was much better than originally planned, and I will take every ounce of that. Awesome, dude. I wish I had some of the exploding rounds. Forgot about you. And someone somewhere still getting lit up.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
There
you
we
just
go.
had to run right into the explosion, didn't you?
I had to look cool when I did it.
That's the
All right.
excuse I would expect from Turok.
Where are you? There you are. Or just die. I'll take it. I just want you dead.
You know what? I don't understand the Turok character. Why does he give a shit?
Probably some will return you home bullshit when you're done.
So this is slavery.
Could very well be. I love that one.
Yeah,
Look
but
at that.
you see the chicken thing?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they're going for. There's another one you can get where I think you blow a leg off and the arm and the head.
Wow.
Look, Turok makes no,
And imagine it now, just as good as the new Doom
shit.
looks.
There we go. There's
With
one
how
more up here.
with how beautiful Doom in 2016 looks, imagine Turok 2020.
Can I just vote Turok 2020? Look, you know, we've talked about it. I enjoy my Donald Trump, but fucking Turok 2020 all day.
So the closest thing to Turok in 2020 would be what was that girl's name that supported supported Hillary Clinton? Donald Trump called her Pocahontas.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Turok.
You know what? All of a sudden, I'm a lot more in favor of her. I know who you're talking about. Is it Nancy?
No, I don't think that's the name.
That's not her. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. They're pretty much in the same camp.
Yeah. It was just kind of a funny comparison. That's the closest politician I could think of.
Oh, are these the exploding ones? Yes.
Oh, you have 5 exploding rounds now.
I've 3. And I've got to use one of them. I've got to show them
I
off.
thought it told you 5.
Yes. No, pretty sure it's 2 now. Where the balls did you come from, you asshole?
Behind you.
I see that now. Oh, gonna go after him.
Usually, like, when things from behind you shoot at you, they come from behind you.
Well, you know what? I was expecting him to be not there. Anywhere but there. But maybe now I can shoot him in the back. I can return the favor. Assuming I'm paying attention to where he is.
Yeah.
I win.
These whole reptile beasts and the demon things that you're talking about, that would look so cool now.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I want to get to after I play through a bit more of this in this one. I want to at least rescue the kid, the last kid. I think I'm under the last kid. Maybe I'm not. But I want to show off some of the other weapons they had and some of the cool stuff you could do that I recall doing a lot. But frankly, I'm kind of like wrapping up near the end of this level. There's 2 kids left to get, and there's really only one more like real gauntlet moment where
Would you say that
I might wreck myself.
Would you say that the next level is about the same length?
I think you're right. I do have 5 of the exploding ones. And
Yeah. Now you have 4.
I had switched over to the other ones. Like an idiot. That man, I think, either hit the ceiling or went through it.
I can freaking read when it says 5 explosive shotgun bullets or whatever. It's
Clearly, I can't.
like. I know, and then you argue with me about it.
In retrospect, I am denying none of this.
I was hoping you'd go for like a Jeb Bush response.
Tell you have small hands?
I don't know, something stupid. I think the one thing that ruined Jeb Bush the most is when he asked people to please clap for him.
For Jeb Bush?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
He was doing a talk or something like that, and he had part of his speech that was supposed to be hard hitting. His.
Oh, the tech bow. Hold on. Do I have the fancy arrows for it? Yes, I do. These ones blow up. I still have to hit shit with them. Where the hell did you come from?
I don't know, but he was behind.
Where did... What? I mean, cool shit, but okay. Oh.
But anyway, yeah.
This is what I love about this one. I can actually get a scope. Although it doesn't work if I'm still a terrible shot. Can I not use the tech bow with that? There we go.
Tell me, why
I was just an ultra terrible shot still.
Why have they not made a Metroid with that kind of first-person attribute to it?
I think they did on the GameCube.
Okay, why didn't they make a good one?
I think they did on the GameCube.
Why don't they make another good one? How's that for a question?
That's a much more plausible question. Can I?
Because this look just
There we
makes
go.
me think of
The Metroid helmet? Yeah.
I'm just kind of imagining kind of like Halo, except
Do I have
obviously
this yet? No. Whoa.
up top over to the right.
Yeah, but I need a pistol. You
Well, I was
shooting
just-
me through the wall?
I was just letting you
Asshole.
know because sometimes you're blind as hell.
Oh, this is also very true. Down a little lower. Gotta get that that strawberry jelly. This used to be an arcade game. I'm
Yeah?
sure it's very easy to see how and why, but
I feel like this would be a long ass arcade game then.
yeah, it was a bit of a quarter eater. 'Cause I think it was. I'm not sure, but I think when it was like a timed thing as well. So it was you have your health, you have your all your other shit, but then there was the added drop of time.
Jeez, I could not imagine that. You say this game was, or just Turok in general?
Turok.
Okay.
This one might not have been an arcade. It might have just been the first one
Because you're 30 minutes in, you're not done yet.
with the first level.
Yeah. No way is that.
Could have also been, pay per level. That's probably more plausible. I never played it. I never saw it in the wild. But also, we never had a lot of arcades out here,
Yeah.
Alright, so I've got the next checkpoint. I think... Yeah, I don't think there's any of the kids that I can rescue yet. God, I want those shotgun shells.
But that's kind of part of
Oh, I do want to point something out before I progress on. Let's see if I can see it from here. That right there,
Yeah?
that's the thing that'll take my health up to 150. Each one of these are 10 towards a 1-up, but I think there's a total there to actually give me a 1-up.
Yeah?
And how you get there is there's a sealed door, like over there, with a ladder up to it. How you get in there is all of the seagulls you see flying around, it's an Easter egg. Kill all of them in this level. It is so not worth it, but it's kind of funny.
Huh, alright.
I'd go in there, get some ammo, do some other shit. Not really needed.
Anyway, since I know we talked about before the whole idea of opening a game store, I would really want like 2 or 3 classic arcades in it.
Oh yeah. Can I just hit you? Stop being a piece of shit.
Clearly, that's not going to be the biggest moneymaker, but it would just be kind of a...
Now just... Alright, fuck the bow. I'm going back to the classic. A gun gets shit done.
Try to be a little bit more American here, yeah. Less,
I hit him.
Less native, more American.
That was good. Oh, hey, 40 bullets. That's nice.
Wow.
Look, I'm not claiming to be the ultra-most bestest. Just good enough. Oh, but I need much better to go... Shit. Alright, I'm gonna try it. There is an entire trap system to the next child. And I'm not liking my odds with the gear I have. I should have saved some more of my shotgun shells.
No, I believe
also
in
have
you.
to be able to make this jump, which is pain in the ass in its own right. Damn it!
Okay, I'm starting to not believe you.
No, this jump is just a nightmare. It was
I'm just giving you shit.
borderline impossible on the N64 days. God damn it!
So, I don't know how the physics of this work,
They don't.
but
Right now they're not.
I know
Not
it's,
doing me any favors.
I know it seems weird, but I think the farther left might be your easier option.
I'll give it a shot.
If this one doesn't work, try the farther left.
This one?
The jump that you just tried. So now try going farther left, from the left side instead of the right side.
So
You're on the right
I was
side.
aiming to that one.
No, I'm saying on the rock you're standing on. Because look how that kind of gets a little bit
There?
closer. Yeah.
That looked like it was closer, but maybe there's a sweet spot in between.
Yeah, because it looks like the left side of the rock is closer, but the...
Alright, I was there.
I
don't know what
about
they
as
want.
close as you've been.
I think you have to be looking up slightly, but then it's hard to see what the ground is. 'Cause you have to trigger the climbing animation. It's a pain in the ass.
There you
There
go.
we go. But being able to see without looking at the ground, kind of a pain in the ass. And now I think there's some... I hope there's some ammo here. Nope, this is these. Oh, I don't want to go back and use the ammo count on that respawn, because I might need that if I want to go a little farther. But I got some lives to spare. I'll give it a shot. I know there's some shotgun shells down here,
Flashlight.
I believe in
and
you.
I will gauge my decision based on that. That will give me regular shotgun shells, yes, and a lot of them. Oh, damn it. Trying to create some distance between the other guy, but that just did not work in my favor.
No.
Alright, there's another one. I don't know where he spawns in at. I don't want to get those,
Why would you not want those?
because it's not worth the spend of picking them up yet. Now it is, but there we go. Okay, so there's only 3 of them. I still would have wasted one of them if I picked them up there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I was trying to figure out what you meant by that.
Yeah, there is a little bit of ammo counting to do.
Yeah, you have a cap. Okay.
Alright, got you.
See, that was really good.
Except he didn't die with that first one.
It didn't get any closer, though.
Alright, now it's bigger guys. It's the guys with their own guns, and they like to fight that. And I'd like them to not do that. I'd also like to have my exploding shells, but Turok's fighting me.
Jesus Christ, he was shooting you fast, though. He had some rapid on there.
There we go. I think that's all of them now.
And you were worried about dying?
I was, because I didn't know how much they were going to wreck my shit.
child rescued.
And that was...
Thank you, Turok.
Alright, so now there's one more.
There's one more, and she is in a hidden location. Used to give me a lot of trouble finding her because I could never remember that she was where she was. And it's very easy to pass over because of the game's polygonal nature. It's, the entire passageway is hidden behind a couple of crates.
Oh, okay.
And so if you look at it from the wrong angle... Alright, there's a guy somewhere. I thought. Alright. If you look at it from, like, just a number of wrong angles, it just looks like a flat wall behind it.
Every time that happens, I worry about, like, the blue screen of death just happening.
Oh, the fading?
Yeah.
Because of how it was done back in the day?
Yeah, I don't know why they chose blue.
I want to say because it wasn't a computer game, but I think it had a computer launch way back when as well. I think it had an old, like, CD-ROM style computer launch.
Well, aren't monitors just 3 colors, so could it just be one of the 3 colors, or is it...
It could be.
Blue's not one of the
The old
colors.
monitors were RGB, so that's red, green, and blue were their color schemes.
Yeah,
So even though, you know, primary color is not...
not the same. Yeah, I get it. So then, yeah, maybe they just like, alright, well, let's just choose one of the colors. Red would obviously be, like, if you died.
Yeah, and green is awesome. Awesome. Also often referred to as being your health, so it'd be like, oh, I'm healed now, but you aren't. So I guess that, you know, makes blue the alternative option. Alright, there's a dude that's going to come out of
And I imagine
here.
that's just the easy way to do the transition on those old screens.
Alright, he's not here yet, so that means... Oh, there we go.
It would be like a low effort, I guess.
Yeah, low
on-
budget transition.
And low effort on the machine, right?
Possibly. I'm
When-
trying to find the entry into this building. I know it's a thing. I'm just not quite able to find it, I guess. Oh, wait, there was the way in from the top. Is it a drop down? No, I'm just blind.
Okay.
I don't think there's any enemies in here. Yep. It's a dead dude. Poor dead dude. We saw a lot of them get blown up in the opening bit.
Feel bad for his family.
I'm hoping his family, you know, at this point, I'm hoping they died quickly, and that's the write-off there.
Hope they died quickly and efficiently.
Quick and efficient deaths. No
Yo.
suffering.
Speaking of which, did you know that... Alright, so you know how Adolf Hitler obviously didn't like the Jews. Did you know...
Yeah, that's kind of what he's famous for.
Did you know it wasn't so much a hate for the Jews as it was a disgust?
To what extent?
So when Hitler first came into power, he
He was
started.
jealous. He was jealous of all their swagger.
He started this beautify the factory campaign, and then
Should have shot that with a
cleaning
bow and
up
arrow.
the
I was
streets and that kind of stuff. So his whole campaign was let's kill the rats and the bugs in factories.
dumb. So he
Let's-
considered them on par
Well-
with rats and bugs.
Hold up. So, yes, but you're jumping too fast here. So he was getting rid of rats and bugs in the factories. He was cleaning up the streets so there weren't so much crap in the streets. And the chemical that he used to kill all these bugs is the same primary chemical in the gassing of the Jews.
The Agent Orange or whatever it was. Was that that era, or was that later on?
I can't remember. It was like... I can't remember what it was, but no, it wasn't that. It had this weird name to
I
it.
think there's something back here. I am wrong.
But I just thought that was interesting that it wasn't so much a hatred as it was a disgust. I think that kind of...
I can't say I'm too surprised. You know, Hitler had a lot of things that he liked to be extremist on.
Yeah, it's just...
Alright, so this is where the last child is. And this is the one that has always given me a hell of a time.
like how to even get to.
No, I'm just making sure there's not going to be anybody just like to jump up my ass later.
I mean, give them the opportunity, I'm sure they'll try.
Oh yeah, especially once I get stuck on a wall. And they start uppercutting me with their big old dragon claws.
Are you
which sounds like an RPG like move right there.
Are you telling me that a very old polygon game would have corners to get stuck on?
Oh yeah, I know. It's so weird. It's the kind of thing you just don't think about.
That's only in 2018
Come
the
back
games
here,
do
buddy.
that.
Get your ass back here. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, only 28 games have 2018.
Only 28 games have ever been made that have weird clipping like that.
And all of them were AAA titles.
In the last 5 years. Damn it! Just die. I was hoping to blow a large chunk of you off. These guys have a fun animation that we just haven't gotten yet, and I'm kind of disappointed at myself. Where they will blow themselves up.
Yeah, why are you so bad that you haven't got that animation yet, Ian?
Because reasons. Very sad and disappointing reasons. I want to get the shotgun out.
Stop
Mostly
being-
involved with me breathing.
Jesus Christ.
Come on. Damn it. I want you to just detonate yourself. Alright, so this is the last child, and I think at this point I have
Child rescue.
done well enough that I think we're going to activate some other cheats.
Alright,
We're going to get into the more fun stuff of this.
you're gonna go for the giant heads, right?
Eventually. I don't need infinite lives. I don't really need invincibility.
What is pen and ink mode?
We'll get into some of those. I'm going to give myself all the weapons. Unlimited ammo. Let's give myself all the items because I don't really want to get into any of that. And we're going to check out some of the weapons. So this is the actual just like in-game nuke. This wipes out entire rooms. It's the very definition of dumb overpowered.
This has always been my favorite, the blade
The
there.
saw blade.
Yeah.
I like the it's the floor mine.
Well, that's
And-
cool, you're wrong. Sword blade, the saw blade's best.
And I want to see if I can make use of it here. So I'm going to set it here. And these guys are going to come charging out once I hit the lever up there. And my intention is I'm going to blow their legs off. It was one of the unique death animations in the game that this gun was capable of achieving. Just like the... Damn it. The nuke has one where everybody turns into just like charcoal carbon black.
Yeah.
And then they blow up. That's not what a nuke does, but I like that it was a thing. Alright, so let's
Watch
see
out
here.
behind you.
Is that where they're coming from? I guess that's where they're coming from. So yeah, blew his legs off.
Hey.
And so now there should be another one in here, so I'll set that.
Another velociraptor? Because you already
Yeah.
had a dude come out.
No, right here.
Okay.
I don't think that was his leg. Okay, that was his legs. Oh, as well as an arm. Cool. So these are where the other guys are, and this is another one of my favorite weapons. Do you remember this one?
Kind of.
It just didn't care who you hit, and it just eats their face.
Yeah.
And a little flash grenade. You can also kill people with the flash bomb.
I love that your flash bomb looks like magma.
Yeah, there we go. So I think if you had a full clip, it eats the whole clip. But that's the result. They start puking up their guts, and, you know, death happens.
I remember this gun.
I'm just kind of showing off all the tools. This was my favorite. And I think it's this one and the shotgun that were able to get the cool death animations for the big old gorilla dudes.
Is this an AR-15, Ian?
Plasma. This is the Halo weapon before Halo came out.
But, Ian.
But it's
It's
big,
an
scary.
assault rifle.
Yes. Except it's not. It's single fire.
It's an assault rifle. It looks scary.
You look scary.
What?
Oh, this one does
Shoots.
that. Or that.
I think the first one was cooler.
And the first one I think is the standard shot. So if you hit somebody directly, it's like getting hit with all of those at once, and you still get the bounce around.
And see, this is the C-37. It's related to the I
This
mean, no,
is,
you're wrong, but...
Yeah, I'm not going to get any farther than that. So this is a taser. I don't think this thing's actually capable of killing a lot of things in one shot. Maybe the little shit guys, but...
The way that vibrates just looks...
A little not right.
Yeah. It
I'm also
makes me uncomfortable.
proving to be even more of a terrible shot than I thought. And so yeah, there's like different colors to determine the strength it charges at. I just want to make
Jesus
sure.
Christ, I was gonna say, like, how long is it gonna go?
Yeah, it's not good. This
Not practical.
this is the better pistol, as you can see.
And that's the sawed-off AR-15. Right?
You're trying hard, Quinn. Let's see, what else do we got? Oh, the better Talon.
And the other pistol was just the James Bond.
At this point, yeah, it's not good for a whole lot, and I'm just gonna try to start it in here. It's not the most practical weapon, but it looks cooler than the first one by a lot. We haven't seen the nuke fire, and I really have to use the restroom, so...
Oh.
Entertain the people while I go use the restroom.
Okay.
Tell stories. You know, you've got some crazy ones that happen from work.
Yeah, but okay.
You can turn that on as well and try to play. Turn on invincibility for yourself if you need to.
What?
That's
Okay.
my way of telling you you're shit at the game.
I am. Thank you. Okay. I don't know what the controls are. But I'm gonna shoot this, I guess. Oh wow. Oh. I did it. No. Hey. Oh, okay. Okay.
No, you had to pull out the cheat weapon.
What do you pull it out? This is the gun you had out.
Oh, that's right. That was one I was going to show off next.
I showed it off already.
You watched them turn into the black charcoal and blow up?
Yes. Alright, here you go. Take this back.
You're not feeling qualified?
No. I really had no idea what I was doing. A door just randomly opened and I shot that, okay? That's what I did.
Well, you know what? I don't think you brought me in any worse than I left off at. Just seeing what all was done.
Yeah, there's one dude that, like, when I shot it and it blew up, it flew, like, right... He just slid right past me. So...
Well... Oh, you mean like he did a freeze frame slide?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the way that one works. That was...
Intense.
That's a word for it. Alright, there we go. Got some health back.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's how it worked when he did the sliding right past me.
Can I open this from the other side?
But I saw the whole charcoal thing, and then I was like, huh, cool, I see what you mean. And I was expecting it just to, like, you know, burst in blood. No, they literally explode.
Yeah. No, they,
Not what I was expecting.
using the flamethrower to cheat.
And I don't know what to call that. I was going to say, like, the...
Flamethrower.
Well, no, I was going to call it, like, the FT-15, like the flamethrower 15.
Now, how do flamethrowers work in video games, Quinn?
They're short and not really good. You're saying this one... Oh, wow. What?
Oh, boy.
So, hold up. Maybe it's not really a flamethrower, but like a plasma.
It could be. The game calls it a flamethrower when you,
Yeah, but you know, this is back when they didn't have any technology on it.
This is back when they didn't know flamethrowers were actually a thing you could achieve. Oh, wait. There he goes.
Hey, what do you mean? They had it in World War II.
Nah.
I think they might even had it in World War I.
Nah, nope. Fake news, Quinn.
No, it must have been just World War II, I think, about it.
I think this is basic grenade launcher. Yeah,
Fake
not
news.
really feeling that one.
You didn't,
So, which weapon that we tried out was your favorite?
I already told you the saw blade.
I can't get up there. I jumped too far. There we go.
What do you mean, which is my favorite? I told you the answer.
Is there anybody in chat? If so, what's your favorite gun that we've now shown off? Get back. Or don't get back.
Ian, don't you know he's already blind? What good does that do? You ever think of that?
You ever think, shut up? That was a really weird death animation. You just... Sure.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Alright, the other one's dead. I guess I killed him by blind.
Flashed. You just, you
I
flashed
overblinded him. Look, me flashing anybody is kind of like a death sentence. Alright. Okay, yep, I'm getting up near the end of the level.
Autumn just sent me this picture. It says, soon it will be the alpacalypse.
Yeah.
And then underneath it says, surely mean Lamageddon.
Quinn, these are why some people don't get to use puns.
Oh, Lamageddon was so much better than the alpacalypse. Like, that one's kind of hard to say because there's too many
Syllables?
vowels or syllables. Or I think it's the vowels.
So, I didn't put the infinite lives thing on just because I figure that's, you know, a little bit much. But, I don't think there's such a thing as... Oh, wait. As being reasonable at this point. Sound about right?
Yeah. I want to explore some of the other cheats while we can.
Oh, that's a good point.
I mean, we got 10
I
minutes
forgot
left.
we had more to go with. So, tiny mode, I'm going to skip over for now.
The pen and ink mode's the one that caught my eye. What is-
Okay, this is a visual one,
I
so I
kinda
need to
figured.
give to give warnings.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, what?
I'm not sure
What
if
is
I
this,
can.
like-
Oh, I can do it. This is without any textures.
Yeah, I know.
This
that-
is just everything as its polygonal structure, which makes trying to determine depth hard as hell. I wonder what particles look like with this. Oh, that still doesn't know what the hell it wants to do.
What?
Alright, let's see if I can... I want to show some of my favorite ones that were just dumb as hell. Fruity Stripes is,
What?
Ay caramba.
you know, we just had Pride Month.
I was just saying, this is like Pride 2018.
If anything, this is the game people should be playing for Pride Month. Look at this. This is beautiful. I was wondering if his blood was going to do anything special for it, because I did not remember. Let's see. Big hands and feet.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I am not going to be ashamed of myself. At this point, I think I've...
Oh,
I'm
what?
capable. Oh, yeah. No, this is what you signed up for, right, Quinn? I really want to hit you with this. Thank
There
you.
you go. What? That was so goofy.
Let's try again.
They all looked like Disney characters with their feet and arms too big. Like you're wearing the big shoes and the gloves.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was going for.
Do you think Turok was like, you know, we need more Disney?
Everybody needs more Disney. So yeah, everybody gets it.
I just remember how freaking funny the big head was.
There it is.
Oh, does that make you feel good?
I mean, I
Yes.
just blew off some heads, so it's going to be hard to see those ones right
Ultra
now.
hell.
So,
Okay, so yeah, it looks like I cap out at 200, and that just gives an extra 150. That's about what I
just
was looking
amazing.
for.
That's just awesome.
I love that they have like their own squish effect. Oh hey,
I love that he doesn't know what falling is.
can I get a zoom in on that? I guess that's about as good as I can do.
He just gave up on falling. You're so done with life, you give up on gravity.
I've been there.
Yeah. You know what that looks like when you are so done with life that you give up on gravity. You know what that honestly looks like? That looks like
Tiny mode. I think we're gonna have some fun with that one.
what I'm picturing that looks like is that scene that I told you about before, where that super
So,
like
you see where his shots are coming from?
yeah.
Clearly, a little bit of a size difference here. And it does actually affect the hitbox.
Which is
So
weird. It
although
affects the hitbox when after shooting.
But not where the shots come from, that's right. Alright, let's try another one out. Let's see what else we got here. Pen and ink mode is a trip.
yeah, that one was.
Garada? I don't know what Garada is, but
Oh.
basic textures. This is what happens when Turok meets Legoland.
You know, honestly, this could be its own game, and it's kind of cool as well.
I can get behind that.
Like, I can picture this
Oh,
as... I'm picturing this as like an artistic indie game.
I like that. Like that color scheme right there looks cool to me.
Tell me this honestly doesn't look like
No, it does. It does.
like one of them artistic-y...
These are some weird ones. So Wands cheat. I think this is gonna be a little racist. I don't think there's any way for me to not, be able to clarify that.
Is this what I want it to be? Or no?
I don't know. What do you want it to be?
What is Wands cheat?
Not
what I want it to be.
It'll affect some items.
You already told me it's not what you already showed me now. It's not what I want it to be.
What'd I show you?
I was hoping for super jumps.
Oh. Oh, you know what? That's the kind of gag they do in here, though. I imagine it's got to be somebody on the dev team because it is such an oddball thing that it really is. I'm trying to find something that will demonstrate what it is, but I'm having a bit of a rough time
Are all
right
the
now.
chests now just tacos or something?
You're in the right idea.
Burritos instead of clips.
No, we're gonna need to find some more of those diamond things before I can show you.
Because I'm telling you, burritos instead of clips would have been amazing.
Well, okay, that got him. I wasn't sure if that was gonna be.
I feel like you are like tipsy more though in this. I don't know if that was.
Oh, with the side to side.
Yeah, is that?
Yeah, it very much is. That was not a thing in the N64 version.
Well, I was talking about like, was that always in this game, or was like that wasn't the cheat that you just put on? 'Cause I just noticed it after. You
Yeah,
put on
no,
the cheat.
it's very much in this version of the game, and it's been there the whole time.
Why is that shotgun so big though?
That one?
Yeah, look how big it is even from a distance.
They don't want you to miss it.
It seemed bigger.
Oh,
than
that was the cool one for these guys.
the blew him half off.
Yeah, you just blow half of them away. I am disappointed. Oh, here we go. Is it not this one? Did I not turn it on?
Oh, you didn't turn it on.
Oh, okay, there we go. That'll explain why.
Ay caramba.
Oh, it's just some random face?
Yeah. And why I think it's got to be a dev is there's also Zack
Ay
Attack.
caramba.
That's got to be his child or something, right?
I don't think
gotta
that's
be
his
what that
child.
is.
I think that's just...
A random child.
Maybe?
You should be
What's Dark
ashamed
City?
of yourself.
Oh boy. Now we've just entered, what are those? The LA Noir games.
Is that how you pronounce it? Noir, not Noir?
I got that shot. Sweet.
I've always just thought it was L.A. Noir.
I think it's Noir. I'm not sure on that. I could be
Well, what
all
happened to the
kinds
R?
of the dumb. Noir. It's at
What-
the end.
What happened to the R?
Where's the R? It's
Noir.
N-O-I-R.
Noir.
Oh, fuck you.
Too spooky mode?
Ay caramba.
Oh boy.
Oh,
This is what's that game that everybody plays now in the VR?
I was gonna say this is just more of that artsy indie game. I'm telling you.
That's Too Hot or whatever it's called.
Oh,
Too
does
Spooky
that
mode
make
is
you
fun.
feel good?
What this one is I believe all the enemies will now run away from me in fear. Do I still have Too Spooky mode on? No, it's just dark.
You just put Too Spooky on.
I meant the dark one.
Yeah.
It's just a very dark part of the game, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, buddy? You,
What was that one about? Man, I wish I had my flashlight right now.
There's something somewhere trying to get you.
Yeah, it's in here. And this right now has me thinking I've got to have a dark mode on still.
I don't think so. Because the dark mode that you had was, like, super dark.
Well... Oh, is it because Too Spooky mode is still dark? Is that a thing? No. I'm just blind as hell. So you know what? Let's be dumb about it.
Caramba. Ay, caramba.
I don't want that one on too.
You
Where
want it
is
too
Spooky
spooky.
mode? There it is.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
So you'll still see them run around when they move. My God, this is not helping the darkness.
It kind of is.
So yeah, it's not that they necessarily run away from me, but anytime they move, it will be portrayed by them running.
Okay.
Let's see, where's the... There it is.
Well, that kind of gives us all the cheats, and we've hit our hour mark.
Yeah, I still want to go through and show the other levels, so you think I should just go through and do that? The only thing we haven't done is defend the tower at all costs. And frankly, that is just, I hit all of those, and it's literally right there. It's at the end of the hallway. You think I should just go for it, or...
I mean,
here.
if you really wanted to show off the other thing, then just end it here. For this.
For this level?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll close that off. Flight mode, I think we can kind of guess what that is. River of Souls had a really cool thing where you got to ride a Triceratops with miniguns on its shoulders.
Oh, yeah!
But we're going to go to the Death Marshes, because right now I'm more interested in showing off some of the
Death Marshes.
fun death animations we've had from before, and one boss in particular that is the shit of nightmares.
Imagine how amazing this game, this area would look with like new age graphics.
Oh, a remake, yeah. And I think it's kind of obvious why these things kind of looked apish in the N64 version. I don't think we're that
Supposed to
crazy.
be more like Gollum.
Yeah, they're definitely more some sort of undead entity at this point.
That
But
dude's just really tired. Looks like he kept yawning.
we're not going to get to those sword guys, because they're a little bit further in. Unless I'm terrible and I'm not able to get the cool death animation on the guys I want to. But on them, if you shoot their sword arm with a strong enough weapon, and I think it's the plasma rifle is like just the go-to for it, but it can be done with the shotgun. You'll blow their arm, half their face, and half their torso off.
Jesus Christ.
Locate the energy totem.
Overkill much?
It's an old world shooter. Alright, so let's see. I need to get... Because this guy will come out of... There we go. He'll come out of, like, the first bridge here right when you grab the shotgun.
Oh yeah, you're right. He comes out of the bridge.
Damn it. Alright, I'm going to try the shotgun. I think its central spread will be more beneficial to getting the kind of shot I'm looking for.
It's centralized spread.
Yes, its ability to shoot things in the manner resembling a shotgun. That will be, paramount to getting the death animation I want.
Something about a centralized spread isn't connecting.
Ah! Did I get it? No, that was his head. Damn it! I want to get the cool one. The one where it's just you can see his rib cage popping out through his everything.
Ew.
Oh, you know it was like the coolest death animation.
That nasty dough.
Not denying that one bit. Come on, buddy. There we go.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I remembered in the N64 version you could see like the rib cage did kind of.
You can kind of see it here on that one.
Yeah, not nearly as pronounced as I recall. And now I want to take a little. I think it's Mother Boss. I think this was like middle of the game. I don't know at what stage, but this was always my least favorite boss, and I think we'll get a good look as to why. This is the shit of like terrible nightmares that aren't even like nightmares. These are just like you're disgusted at life.
Maybe this is what Hitler thought the Jews looked like.
Oh my god.
Well, since we were just talking about it, you know, kind of.
Oh, I am.
And you broke it.
I'm pretty sure I broke it.
Well, that's a good time to quit.
But yeah, I think that's a good time to end it. That's that was a look at one of our. I think I'm okay with saying our favorite games.
Yeah. Way back in the day.
So to everybody who stopped by, thank you so much, and
to all of you that didn't stop by, you're not going to hear this, but screw you.
they're gonna hear that.
No, they didn't stop by. Even after we upload, you know, people can still stop by. But to those that don't stop by,
I see your point.
yeah, screw them. They didn't stop by, ever.